Johnny in the mix. Hey traders, welcome to episode 680 of the show. You could be doing anything, but you're here. Thank you. Just listening to that nice chill music while the altcoins continue to rally, which is just wow. Well, it might have been a matter of time based on the exhaustion of the sellers, but they're doing things, man. Bitcoin, not so much. Just hanging on. Hey, don't be volatile, Bitcoin. That's all we can ask. So we can make some temporary gains on the alts. All right, the lesser thans of the corn. All right. One that sticks out the most right now. I think you guessed it. Actually, let me make sure I got the right chart. This is our man. This is the one that can. This is it right here, dude. XRP to the USD, and it has exceeded the downslipping resistance, the 236 that it stalled at earlier today twice. It really couldn't do it, but then the bullish engulfing candle ensued, and here we are, 81 on the RSI. Could be soon showing bearish divergence here, but you know, man, this thing could very well keep doing the crypto stuff that crypto does. When they want to break, they run. Guess what, dude? Guess freaking what? Just now barely getting overbought on the daily. But it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how, like, yesterday, 2 days ago, 45 on the RSI, now 73 almost. And we're talking a significant time scale, not a scrub scale. You gotta like how we hit the resistance, we respected it, and then the follow through price action today. Today, that's only been going on for less than 4 hours. Has manifested into higher prices, breaking the 236. And as you can see, targets 34 cents to 40.514 cents. That is the common retrace level of an asset that sells off, gets exhausted, holds support. Exhaustion is shown by our oscillators, and eventually it begins a retrace. 38%, 50%, 61.8%. Those are the most common retraces. It's not another own possibility. You could get a deep retrace. Deep retrace at 78% retrace at 45.127 cents, 47.873 cents, the 88.6% retrace. So, all right, those are the targets, man. Breaking critical levels like Dejita's men, XRP. That's it. Can you hear me? Hello? My God, we're creating the Hype King so I can hear you better. All right. If you don't know what Hype King is, just look no further than the middle top of your screen next to session top and recent. It's kind of an incentive for you, the newer viewers, people without wrenches, to engage with the chat, talk, add value to the discussion. Just say something while I'm streaming. It's gotten to a point with volatility gets so low that, I mean, I'll analyze like 20 assets, and then like we're pretty deep into the stream, like an hour and 30 minutes in, and then I look at chat and it's like not one thing's been said in like 3 minutes. It's like, well, it's hard for me to continue on with the stream during these not very volatile times in crypto. All right, so right, this is how you do it. Okay, just you're looking for trade setups. You know, you're adding to the conversation with facts that I didn't know, that someone didn't know in the chat, and then hey, man, something I might repeat. Or if you bring up enough evidence of an asset, I might look at it, and if it looks promising, hey man, you're in the running. We already got Jacob G and Heath Roll. Those two are in the mix. It's a once a week thing, and if you win, you then get a unique Discord role, and you get DJ abilities, all the bot abilities, and all that stuff, and you have it for life. So the next week you'll probably lose that role. You'll lose the Hype King. Someone else will get it, but you'll keep it forever in the Discord. So that's how it's going. All right. Wow, Brendan, man, good to see you again. It's been a long time, dude. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming by. Just dealing. Oh my God, the PC crap. My IT guy came over. He ran some stuff, and it's like, dude, I ordered a $300 new solid state M4 or M2 or whatever. and we're just gonna reinstall Windows. I'm gonna start over from scratch. I can't deal with it anymore. I gotta see if it's Windows being corrupted. That's what I think it is. Since he doesn't have an answer, I'm thinking it's Windows. So I'm just gonna start from scratch. I'm on a big PC, so I'm on this one, and I mean he got it working again, but it's gonna be a while before I think the freezing issue over there gets subsided. Till it subsides, or we resolve it. Okay. So great news on XRP. Gosh, dang, dude. Can't say you didn't have a chance. You didn't have a chance, man. Give me a break. You were down here for about a month. All right, about 1 month. And at 1 month, you were at these levels. And at these levels, you showed exhaustion, not only on the MACD, but also the RSI. Not only on the daily, also the 4 hour. Here was Class B, bullish divergence. On the RSI, guess what? Bullish Gartley is the God pattern. Come on, dude. Literally, I need someone to find it. I did it like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. This is why I hate about streaming so much. Like, I said it. I'm like, someone clip this. I wasn't kidding when I said that. Someone clip this. It's a meme, but it's the Gartley, and we know how reliable Gartleys are on this market. This is the bottom. The bottom's in. Verbatim words quoted, okay, for the memes. And look where we are now. Holy crap. What do we have, like 20% in less than 2 days now? Unreal. Linux is better.
Here come that boy. Watch him go. Can we look at CNC? Some nice variables and looks like bump and run stuff.
Centene Corporation. We already had this spotted somehow. That's weird. What do we have going on? Do I hear radio? Is that the music? I can't hear. Someone give me... I don't know, dude. Yeah, I see what you're saying, dude. On this one. Bump and run stuff. Yeah, we broke out already, right? This is the way I had it, right? You know, and I think you could anchor 1 and 2 here. Probably get 3 and 4 here. Well, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a sneeze. Alright, but I anchored 1 and 2 on the bottom and 3 on the top. No, we can try it. I think there's a reason why. I tried that on the top side first. Right? If you do it like that, Black Plasma. No point. You have not bump and run, have you? Yet you have diverged on the 4 hour. It's okay. Good Lord. Daily Connect. Daily Connect, here you are confined. Low to high. Use 1 and 2 here. 3 here. Momo shift has not occurred, but yet you are at the golden retrace. Dude, I don't know what to do about the double. I'm sorry.
Thanks for letting us know about the awesome trade setup on XRP and the other alts. You are the best. You are the best. 100%. 100%.
Thank you, dude. I don't know why it double talks on crypto contributions, but dude, thank you so much for the crypto I don't even know which one it is because the font's too big over on this thing, dude. Give me like 1 second. Dude, thank you for the Bitcoin. $18.99 Bitcoin, man. Thanks for letting us know about the awesome trade setup on XRP and other alts. You're the best, 100%. No, you are. Stop talking about yourself, Hiders Garden. Thank you, dude. Again, for crypto contribution. So not so fast, my friend, on divergence on the daily. Not so fast, my friend, on bump and run, because maybe if the trend line is plotted this way, it looks really clean now with all that new data. Hey, you want to see 3 falling peaks? That was 3 falling peaks. How beautiful was this pattern? Wow, wonderful. People know about 3 falling peaks pattern? Why not? People don't care. Just give me my XRP gain so I can leave. Okay, dude. Alright, there you go. There's 3 falling peaks. Confirmation line right here. This is the confirmation line. Okay, this pattern, measure move. I don't think we hit it. We did not hit the measure move. I don't think. Nope. Didn't hit it yet. So what does that mean? Maybe more downside potential. Maybe just bear flagging right now, right? I mean, again, like the divergence doesn't seem so clear on the daily. Could just be some crap like this, right? Where bear pole, bear flag maybe hasn't even touched the 618 yet. Maybe more downside potential. Remember, when these things sell off, hey, it could take time. We might need to see the 786, the 886. These are the better, lower risk areas down yonder, right? On CNC. And I swear to gosh, if you talk about some crypto called CNC, I'm gonna flip my table over and it's gonna be, the stream will end, okay? All right. So measure moves around 4176 of the 3 falling peaks pattern. Beautiful textbook pattern. Bukowski would be extremely happy here. He would be pleased. Okay. What a run, though. What a run in the sun. All right. We're back. We're in space. Good to see y'all. Here's XRP. Let's spam XRP. Yeah. Yeah, and Lib radio station. Yeah, dude. Let's go, dude. Yeah, whatever that is. Correct. YouTube is not recommending me to anyone. They're not helping me grow. They're not going to get 30% more of my tips. So I'll just get no tips versus them getting 30% of whatever you want to tip. And if you don't want to, if it's too difficult to go to the Stream Elements link down there to tip me, oh well, right? I mean, no, I just took off Super Chat. Took it off, man. Radio saying XRP to the moon. Yeah, well, I mean, they're probably just reading the news then, because that's literally what's happened. Okay, so that's XRP up nearly 7%. It was up 7% at one time. Now, here has been another gangbuster since it broke out of its falling wedge pattern with a divergence in the daily. We'll look at it in a sec. Well, as you can see, what's happened is we have run to the impulse, and the downsloping consolidation after the impulse, and it's rallied all the way to the top, yet it has not been able to break the top of this downsloping structure, right? 1 rejection, now 2 rejections, but yet 37.47 left in the 4 hour. Might be trying to engulf, but again, you've already run up. You've not been able to break it yet. Quite overbought, 78 on the RSI. Okay, that's 4 hour, and where we can expect to retrace just from the high point to low point, again between 245 and 290. But if we get the daily, you can see there was literally nothing else I think that could have happened on Ethereum that would have made you, or that would have helped the bullish case after the RSI tail end bullish divergence occurred. After the breakout of the falling wedge, man, it was like there's just nothing else that can show up on a chart that would make you feel more confident about this. Okay, I'm sorry. So, besides the fact, besides having a fortune telling machine on what Bitcoin's going to do, and Bitcoin didn't do anything, which is great, right? Lacking in volatility is what you got to have for these alts to have a chance, and Bitcoin's volatility has remained rather stagnant, which is good. So great, man. Targets 245, 269. They're here. They've been here. They're not changing. All right. You know what happened to ATV? It exists still. Still makes money, and maybe pulled back a little bit today. It hit a 382. It hit the beginning of the golden zone. So price action reversal to the downside makes sense once it hits those areas. What's the girl singing, dude? The cyber isn't really playing out, Matthew. What are you talking about? On what, Bitcoin? How can you say that? It's literally been playing out since it hit the 113% retrace from the bottom. So... dude, I can't listen to this music. This one's so bad. Come on, John. What were you thinking, dude? Okay, so, blue Litecoin. Well, Litecoin, reiteration from the day stream. The day stream that lasted over 3 hours today was here extremely early. And if you missed the 5 o'clock stream, that's why. You should have known. If you'd have been notified if you were in Discord. Can't help with YouTube. All right. So broke out since the breakout. It's up $5 per coin. Not bad. Long way to go though. Real long way to go. I mean, your first target's $82, and that's only to see if this swing low is valid as an anchor point for your major high to major low. Right? That's the rule of thumb for knowing if you have a valid swing low. It's hitting near the 236, and so if it did ever get around that spot, one would think that in time, Litecoin could hit 94.35 all the way up to 114.16. Right? That's your target area for a retrace, common retrace. Yes, Jacob G. Talking about Ethereum, yes. Jeremy asks good points. Says trading BTC pairs seems nuts right now with Bitcoin volatility about to go nuclear in the near future. Yeah, most likely, yeah. It most likely going nuclear in the near future. Yeah, I agree. With the price contraction, all that, volatility is going to probably kill the Bitcoin pairs. But who knows, man? Bitcoin dumps all of a sudden. All the big BTC bears were on the upside, right? I mean, it's whatever, right? I don't like it because I don't like having to make 4 trades. I don't like having to make 4 trades to go from US dollar tether all the way back to US dollar tether. That to me just seems so inefficient, dude. BTC pairs are terrible for that. Moonshot, Bison News? I don't know about Moonshot. All I know is, like, if you're asking me as a trader where this could go in the midterm, shorter term, this is the target area for a trader to gauge where they might be taking profit on a trade. I don't know where it's going long term, right? All I can tell you is we just had a breakout of a downsloping structure that you've been in since like the 22nd of June, since it all started with the peak. And this is how we plot for targets up here in this zone. All right, to take profit if one bought in on the breakout. All right. That's right, Forex trader. Well, you don't have to worry about it when you're trading US dollar pairs either in crypto. I'm just saying, man. No, Ben, no, I'm not.
Johnny M in the mix.
Yeah, so anyway.
Keep up the good work, Brew. Your tips should be just not YouTube's grab bag.
I think it'll even out. I think me taking off Super Chat, I'll get way less tips from people just because like it's not convenient for them to like go down to the website and click it. Like, you know, I mean, that's the way it was for 80% of the time I've been creating content that we haven't had Super Chat. So, but I think I will lose out on tips that way. But again,
H. Mitch, can you look at High Crust Incorporated for learning purposes?
sure, Shepard, thanks for the threes. I do think that I like getting cash. Like, I don't like the fact that they take 30% and then I have to wait a month to get the money that I earned from y'all, right? After they cut it. And I don't really know if they're going to be transparent. You have to take their word for it. They're going to be transparent. All the transactions, you know, like of all the tips. Let's just say they're going to be like, yeah, this is it, man. Yeah, just trust us. Like, I don't know. So it's just weird. It's like a middleman that doesn't even deserve to be a middleman, right? So all that stuff. So we were saying Sun Crush, Sun Kissed. Look at High Crush Incorporated. Okay, High Crush. Oh, HCR. Yeah, Divergence, clear on 4 hour. Daily. Oh god, looks like an S coin. Butterfly Connect. Okay. Excuse me. So yeah, there's probably like this, you know, mega downtrend. You could probably just plot 1 and 2 here, like it's like a Momo ship line, but it's not really going to do you any good in the short term. God, I hate this mouse. All right, 1 and 2, and then 3. All right, what does that do to help you? It doesn't really do anything to help me. Like I all I know is yes, I understand we're in a downtrend, so just really not that practical for me right now. So trying to like zoom in more to see. Huge impulse, consolidation. It's like you broke something maybe, right? Go to the doctor, get it looked at. Yeah, price contraction, breakout. You know, white space, not that good, but you know, whatever, man. It was still down sloping price contraction after an insanely nasty impulse, probably near some fib extensions too. All right, so we can look and see. Look at your previous low to high. There you are, right? What are you doing, Mr. Shepard? You are, from your low to high, you are double bottoming off the 1618. At the same time, with the lower low double bottom, you're showing class A bullish divergence on the RSI. Showing triple MACD bullish divergence. And this is on the daily. All right. These are what dreams are made of. It doesn't get much better than this as a potential opportunity. Maybe the better would be it being in some sort of historical uptrend, right? That's the only thing else you could probably ask for in this situation. But in terms of coinciding variables where you had a golden mean ratio on, you know, that major previous low to high, you're showing triple MACD bullish divergence, you're showing RSI class A bullish divergence, you know, both oscillators. That's like wonderful. And there's price contraction after a huge impulse. That's it, man. That's what dreams are made of. Okay, dreams are made of. Not a very big pattern, so measured move not going to be that great, is it? You know, it's like nothing. $1.92, which I guess could be something, but measured move of this pattern puts you up at like 372. It's way too early to tell if this is the major swing low from your high way up there to low, because it's not even close to 236.
The bat wants to see the bat on the bat when you get a chance. Bat Kappa.
Wayne Batson thinks Batman. Yeah, we can look at the bat connects. No problem.
Also thanks to the community for encouraging Mr. Lodak's revival. Kings.
Thanks, Mr. Lodick, dude, for the 3s, dude. Yep, you are revived. You died and you were revived or something. You were blind, now you can see. I don't know, dude. Just talking. Thank you, dude. Thank y'all. All right, so Ms. Shaver, education purposes, holy crap. That's all I can say. In a good way. All right, if this thing continued to rally, you would go from your high to low to get targets for a mid-level retrace, right? Moderate retrace up in the middle here. Okay, but for now, this is all we can do. Great stuff, Mr. Shaffer. But Mr. Shaffer, you have a wrench. See, this is exactly someone without a wrench, what they should do, right? You really want to be the hype king? This is exactly the assets you ask for, dude. Seriously, it's crazy.
Is that a joint?
Respect, brother. Appreciate what you do.
Hey, Nev, man, dude, thanks for the 420 contribution. Sorry, it's like I changed all the font on my other overlay right before my PC went to heck, so I could actually read it. Now it's back to purple on this overlay. So thank you, dude. 2 seconds. Make sure I read that right too. Yes, Nev, thank you, dude. We got a Tron Connect attack. Probably because Tron's doing pretty well today. It's continuing to run up. Alright. Doug, this thing's on. Yes. Sometimes I don't even know. Straight up, dude. Okay, so Bat Connect. Beautiful bat, man. Beautiful. I mean, you got to admire this. Maybe it didn't hit the PCZ exactly, but that's why it's called a zone. That's why it's not called the PC. The PCE. The pattern completion exact price. That's why it's not called that, because it's around that area and still could get down there, right? But just knowing like this, just like it broke out of the channel, it actually back tested, rallied once more, sold off while Bitcoin was having a rave party. This thing was going through withdrawals from methamphetamine or something. Okay, that's what this thing was going through while Bitcoin was doing crazy stuff, and it sold off so much that it's now back tested the channel it was out of, right? It back tested it again and again, and it's now going sideways, and it's showing exhaustion, seller exhaustion, bullish divergence, made about the same low, slightly lower low with positive momentum. So if this was where it was to rally, these are your targets. Targets are high, man. Now it may never get there. It could get a 50%, 618, 786, and then scrub out. But the Casey Stubbs way, where you have a stop loss below X, you're swinging for the fences. You're going for 4.2 cents and 5.0259 cents C and A targets. That's it, man. That's your bat, Wayne Batson. Okay, does that help? Let me know. No target is. I get it. Whatever, dude. S coin correction zone. There you go, dude. It's been a long day, man. Alright. I'm really just sick about Mother PC. It really sucks, dude. There you go, PCP. Since we're talking about Schedule 1 narcotics or something, right? Pattern completion price. Yeah. Samuel Adams, good man. Good man. What all you're doing is seeing BAT that's been gotten tremendously destroyed since June, April, May, or whatever. It's been getting sold off tremendously, and you're seeing bullish divergence on the oscillator after an 88% retrace from its low point. That's what we call value, chat. Please, if you're out there, and I don't know what you're doing, but if you get anything out of the stream, understand how we signify value. And it's after something's been sold off so much, or it's been bought up so much, there's value for shorts, right? If you just, oh my God. If you all eyed, tons of value up here for a short, right? You're back testing a channel, right? You'd broken out of, you're kind of like double topping, you're showing bearish divergence for Kappa, right? Great shorting opportunity here. Great long opportunity here. Value on both ways. Oh yeah. I'm just drinking to forget tonight. All right. It's such a joke, man. Like the amount of investment I've made in that piece of crap, and I'm gonna have to pretty much do everything over again. Pretty much from scratch, I guess. It's awesome, dude. It's so cool. Hype on all these crap coins connect. Richard Van Bremen, you took the words out of my mouth. Congratulations, dude. All right. So that's Bat Connect. I don't know if anyone asked. I don't think we were good. I think we had looked at the requests. Yeah, I think we're good. Black Plasma. Yeah, got him, man. Got it. I do. I save everything, right? And a lot of this is in the cloud anyway. I'm lucky that I've at least got that. But you got to understand Stream Deck and how Stream Deck works. It's connected to something on your hardware in like my Stream Deck profile. So even though I can have everything saved, if I get a brand new hard drive and even implement everything identically, it's not, Stream Deck will not be able to grab on all the different parts of Stream Deck, will not be able to grab onto each different part, because it won't know how to recapture it or reconnect with it. So I'm going to have to manually redo my entire Stream Deck. Even though they'll all be there, the pictures and stuff will be there, I'll be having to do manually one at a time. It's so dumb. All right, it's like terrible. It's not great. It's certainly 15,000 Roken. Dark Cloud cover, man. Well, that does look like one that could be ready to at least recover, and it might give us one of these boys, these bad boys. You see this? You see this? You see it, man? You see it? Sometimes you get them again. All right. Well, look what happened here, man. It's not like we weren't discussing it down here. Dude, huge impulse down. Falling wedge pattern. Bullish divergence on the effing daily. Look what it meant. We didn't even know it would manifest into something like this, but it did. Okay? Holy crap. Same formula we use on everything. Used it right here, and Jesus, look at that. Alright. Great stuff. If you're not happy about altcoins, you really don't care about technical analysis because, hey, it's been boring times. It hasn't been that great, right? You know, boring times suck. And it's not even it doesn't matter because it's like, hey, dude, I'm going to be good on the stock market either way. Like, there's going to be opportunity somewhere on some market. Corn, precious metals. It's going to be somewhere. But, for a career, I stream. And I'm kind of crypto-centric. That's kind of the way I've marketed myself. Even though, like, I didn't learn how to trade with crypto. I didn't, like, make all my money in crypto from trading, made in the stock market. And so, but hey, when crypto is boring, people don't show up. They don't watch. They don't want to invest in themselves. Some do, right? And y'all the real ones. But I'm just saying it's been very boring. But, like, you got to know, if you care about technical analysis at all, these altcoins have been looking ready to break to the upside, and they've just continued somehow to make themselves look even more intriguing with even, look, every time, divergence, over and over and over again. Falling wedges, 78.6% retraces, all this stuff, and then you broke out. That's exactly what you did. You broke the F out, dude. You're falling wedge.
Can we look at Netflix?
Fernando, yeah, dude. Thanks for the threes, dude. Thank you, man. Netflix member. What was it? What happened today, chat? If you were in the day stream, I told you. But they bought the rights to play Seinfeld for $500 to $700 million. If I had my sound, look, I don't have half my sound clips. I'd start playing Seinfeld right now. All I've got are like,
your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
old ones, dude. Okay. Not with today's action, dudes. Believe me. I'm good. I'm just, I have other, like, dude, you know how you have a bad day, but I don't really know if you have a bad day, so I stream 7 days a week, so, like, it's just like, you're gonna see me when I'm having not a good day, and it has nothing to do with charts, candles, money, anything like that. It has to do with other things, and I tried my best, my dangest, to keep it away, but sometimes it's just impossible, man. All right, so just please be empathetic, because I get judged every single day. Hello, Newman. Nice. Very good. So measure move at least to the falling wedge is at 6.061 cents. Look at the 4 hour, it's beautiful. I mean, it's a work of art. An absolute work of art on the 4 hour. Hello? I mean, it doesn't get more pretty than this, really. You had 8 days for an entry on a trade. This was the entry for the Patreon, for the patrons, right? 8 effing days where it was just in this zone, right? This area. And it finally went, and then you actually got like a 78% retrace from that low to high, and then it's gone. And could go higher.
3.6. Not great, not terrible.
Sup Mitch, want to look at Uireuza. WY it look is promising but I need a second eye on it. Thanks bra.
Thank you, comrade. I think what they got okay, man. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's not like I want to be on the green screen right now, dude. Like, I'd love to be on my 5 monitor PC with a 55 inch also there as like a, you know, another 4 monitors technically the way I use it. I don't have that 3 monitors. Anytime I look at my utility monitor, I can't even see chat. It's just it's not ideal, and it's really just disappointing because of just how much money and time I put into my other investment and how it just constantly fails me over and over and over. Just it weighs on me heavy.
You have to give it a try.
Interesting. Too deep. Too deep. Okay. Netflix. Really, really tough to say, man. Alright. Because it's like, I think you were kind of range bound in a way. Right, Netflix, like between that 340 and 386 area, and you kind of just double topped up here, and then earnings came out and you stopped growing, like your user growth like finally slowed and stopped for the first time since like 2012 or some crap. Some weird crazy stat on the earnings was bad, and so nasty violent move down. You rallied up. A lot of volume came in on this gap down, which gives you an indication of like that maybe, just maybe, it's a breakaway gap, which is bad. There are 3 different types of gaps. Gartley's gap theory, if you don't know about it, but 3 gaps, man. Breakaway gaps. Then you have everyday gaps that get filled normally, and it finally did get filled eventually, right? And then you have exhaustion gaps, which I don't know, I'll get a good example on this asset. Maybe there will be, probably not. I don't really see an exhaustion gap. I think Micron had a really good one. You don't see the exhaustion gaps too often. So like right here, it could very well have been an exhaustion gap up here. But see, the volume wasn't there. There are characteristics of each gap that you need to learn about if you really care. Let's see. Yeah, man, let's see, exhaustion gap. The downside, I don't think there's an exhaustion gap. The upsides. Well, anyway, exhaustion gaps come towards they're on the tail end of upswings or downswings. And they come in with really nice volume, but the volume is not as high as it was on the day of earnings when the breakaway gap began, because normally what will happen is you'll get a breakaway gap like this with stupid volume, and then on the tail end of that huge run up, you'll eventually gap up, right? And then there'll be really high volume on the gap up, but it will be much lower. It'll be higher than the average day, but it'll be much, much lower than that breakaway gap volume you saw before, right? And so those characteristics, and then it just dumps after that. But clearly that's not the case, and I can't find an example. I don't think there is an example of an exhaustion gap. No, that's not where the volume came in. So no, I can't. I'm not going to go into it. I got off on a tangent because we're looking at Netflix. My bad, dude. So anyway, yeah, it looks like there was a wedge, right? Some sort of look, man. You gotta use your imagination here. Like, all we have is this, right? You gotta imagine that gap is like a big red candle if you're looking at the crypto market, right? That's all you know, right? Wedged. You wedged. Just think about it like this. If you're scared, just think about it. Oh, I can't. I click on this crap, and it like ghosts me, or like it just a click and it doesn't work. I don't know why. When I run up to click it, like it just won't click. But now it's doing it because it wants to make me look crazy. Okay, great. Piece of crap. Just think about it like this, okay? Like it's one red candle down. So after the big red candle down, you have down sloping consolidation after the impulse, which is exhaustion. Now you're breaking to the upside, okay? On Netflix. Simply put, measure move. Easiest way to get a target on something like this. Forget about it. Forget about it, man. 320 measure move. All right, could see that in time. Positive Momo holding on to it. So it does seem like that there is more upside potential on this asset to at least hit 320 before selling off to get wrecked once more. All right. As much as I'd like to say there's some extremely large harmonic, where the heck do you even begin to anchor? Is it down here? Could be. Let's theorycraft for just a second. Let's just be crazy, insane. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Forget about it. On Netflix, maybe this insanely large Farva. Insanely large. Looks to me like a bearish bat, but dang, dude, what do you do when it's 56% retrace? It's like, could be a Gartley, could be a bat. So look for the 786. Look, I would look for on this. You look for like bullish divergence of the 786 or the 886. I mean, just give me a sec. Think about it like this, man. All right, common sense or a little bit of critical thinking, I guess, can go a long way in this situation. Where if the 786 is right here at 153, and this could take months if it ever happens. It may never happen, but dang, dude, that's pretty telling. When you have this run like this, you sell off so much, 56% of the way. You rally, you fail on your rally twice, and then you dump on, you're not growing anymore, right? That's like pretty much what this earnings was. Not good, man. Like no more user growth. First time in a really long time. And so now you had a rally, it'll do its thing, it'll sell off, but eventually like the major position trade that you could probably take could be down at 150. Good areas of value, because that's, look, from the B to C, right, from the low to high, that's in between a 1618 and a 1414. So maybe 166, maybe 130, right? It looks like you're really looking for 153 if you could ever get there. All right, man. That's Netflix. Get wrecked, dude. Get freaking wrecked. Okay, we're gonna look at Wyoming now. Kappa. This is Wyoming. Bear flag. Ascending triangle. Trying to break the ascending triangle, man. First off, ice line. What's happening over here? Bitcoin is now below 7,900. Wayne Batson, what are you talking about, dude? Fake alerts. So look, man, you had a spring right here, sold up high or low. So I believe Matthew D's asking because this does look. There was it. Just did it again. I click it, and then it doesn't happen. He's talking about this month. It does look pretty fantastic. I do declare. Wow. Matthew, that's you, right? Gosh dang it, dude. Yes, Matthew, dude. Wirehouser. Yes, second eye. Well, I mean, it's huge impulse down. Got obliterated. And it's showing 2 reaction lows. Now getting close to that 3rd reaction high. No real divergence that I see because I think that, like, these are... Right, where are you going to pay? Is this the high to this high? Is that divergence? Maybe. So either way, like, you can't really tell too much because there are other peaks. It's not really that discernible of divergence. But I'm saying even if it was and it was going to impending price action reversal, whatever the downside, these are not like low risk areas for a long because you're at the top of the pattern. You haven't really shown that you're breaking out. Now it's good though. Look, I mean, you can see the response to the trend line. I mean, like, completely, like, pinpoint accurate here. I mean, you broke it up, thrusted, sold off, and then closed right at it, and then today you gapped up, rallied for a second, sold off throughout the day, 2740 to test it, and then you rallied back up and closed right where you opened. Well, in time, I mean, look, again, I think there's always the chance that it could dump, whatever, and then go, right? But whatever, if you're looking for, like, where this could go, man, if it does turn out to be a valid pattern and breaks out and really follows through with price action, which is always a big if, the 100% measure moves 34.59, right? Somewhere between, somewhere around like $32.50, $32 is like the 70% retrace. Bulkowski talks about how ascending triangles only hit about 70% of their measured move, right? They don't hit 100%. It's not as reliable. So decent target, $32, something like that, if it can break to the upside, all right? Obviously, the lowest risk entry for any ascending triangle is going to be at the bottom, $23.91, $24, but you may never get there again, all right? Nice one, dude. Nice ascending triangle connect. Come at me, Streamlabs. I will destroy you. There you are, you piece of crap. I will destroy you right now. Oh, Streamlabs is such a joke, dude. They're like trying to advertise. It's just such a joke. Excuse me. I'm just playing this again. I don't care anymore. Alright. Oh, man. Sure, thank you again, Maddie. Sure thing, Nefarious, man. That's what I do, man. Encyclopedia of Chart Patterns, Part 2, Evolution of a Trader, Enigma. There you go. Just gonna read chat for a second. I'm not as focused. Okay, man. Is that true? IMO. If I don't talk about it, I don't trade. Okay, dude. It's kind of crazy to talk about when there's thousands of assets on the stock market, and you talk about me being crypto-centric with altcoins doing things. Come on, man. But yeah, I know it had a big day to the upside. Yeah, it makes sense. I didn't hear you talking about it when it gapped down. $78, $90. Yeah, so nice way to bait though.
Can you check Levi real quick?
Is that a joint?
Sure. Thank you. Todd, man. Just want to show real quick. Wow. I mean, that's really not, that's almost 4%. That's really not that crazy on Ulta, dude. Okay. Had this drawn long before any of this happened. Okay. And fell out of its channel for the first time ever and tried to bullishly engulf today on no volume. So this is the gap. Went from 338 to an open around 264. Forget about it. All you gotta do is just move this over. 786. Alright, fell well below it, but we know the stop loss on an asset like this would be, you know, you wouldn't even have a chance to go long here. Good, right? But whatever, you know. I don't know if this is done. It does seem being so over, you know, it's not even that oversold. You know, it's curling back up. It's like 28, 27. So, yeah, maybe it already exceeded the PCZ. It may not even be a valid pattern anymore, but it could rally, but whatever, dude. Okay. Okay. Why in the world is this happening? Okay, so this is the way you think about it. This is a Levi Strauss. 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. You would have had 1 on the top, right? 2 on the top. Now 3 on the top, right? Do you include the insanity right here? The craziness? I mean, you can, but I just don't see. If you don't touch it, you can see what happened. You ran up, you hit it, you sold off, right? Look at the 75% resistance there. Heartline support, 75 resistance, 75 resistance. I mean, 25 resistance, heartline support, 75 resistance. It's just pretty freaking good. So you move it up like this, you're still confined within it.
T-Bone Lucchese tipped $25. Thanks Mitch, I have learned a lot from your TA and I am starting to see some profits. Roll Tide, I also respect the TA.
T-Bone, man, thanks so much for the 25. Holy crap, dude. Session Top Jesus, man. Wow, and Roll Tide, man. Thank you, dudes. And that's wonderful. I mean, though we try to have fun in here, you know, we drink, we do whatever, we drink coffee, we drink alcohol. It depends on, you know, what time of the day it is. We scan charts, we make memes, all that. A lot of this show is about investing in yourself, and we are pretty serious, and a lot of it's pretty dry, and it's almost like impossible to talk about it with someone who doesn't have somewhat of a rudimentary understanding of what I'm talking about. So it, you know, I can't. I'm locking out so many people from finding me or even becoming interested in what we do here. So thanks, man, for caring enough about. I don't know, man. Like, everyone's got their own journey on how they found the channel and how deeply involved they've gotten into technical analysis and stuff. And so it's good to hear that, man, that you're getting better. And it's tough, man. You know, like when, like, hey, dude, I just streamed 2 hours and gained 1 sub, right? Maybe that 1 sub will end up learning a lot and really caring, right? And putting passion into it. And it doesn't really matter if I only gain one sub that day. But the problem is I don't really know that like that happened, but I try to visualize it when I'm not having a good day or something. They're like, dang, dude, you could have really helped someone that day or affected someone positively in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so wonderful to hear, T-Bun, man. Just keep learning every day, man. It's an ongoing process. It won't stop. It shouldn't stop till you're dead. Okay, shouldn't stop. And that's like what everyone needs to really do, is just get in a habit of trying to watch something, read something that can maybe benefit them and teach them something that they didn't know the day before. Because remember, life is not about comparing yourself to other people. It's about comparing you to yourself yesterday, right? How were you yesterday and how are you today? Going to bed, right? Better, worse, the same? If you're worse or you're the same, you're probably not doing it right. You're losing, right? And every day you can say you're better than yourself yet from yesterday, you're winning, right? And that's the goal you should have. It's pretty easy. Pretty freaking easy. All you gotta do is learn one new thing in a day, and you can go to bed saying, hey, I'm better than I was yesterday, right? Whatever. Thanks, dude. I went on a tangent there. A crazy person. TAADD. It's all good, man. You have a feeling Gen Z is really gonna like Dogecoin, man? Sorry, it was created by millennials, so that's impossible. Gen Z hate millennials. Okay. Don't tell me you're a boomer, Dark Cloud cover. Capital.
Is that a joint?
Badass.
What? Okay. What? That even exists on YouTube or Stream Elements? Okay. Sir Edwards, thank you for the Neil deGrasse Tyson emoji. You might be the first person to ever do it. Anyone remember anyone ever doing that? Thanks, man, for the possible first. And the 420, of course, man. Dude, this is a good song. Rio take over is the best crypto, man. Yeah, dude. Totally. Yes. So you're talking about the encyclopedia, dude. It's not something you read and then never come back to it, dude. You're gonna have that by your desk, and you're gonna continuously, like, while you're identifying patterns yourself, you'll be constantly referring back to that book. Retracing good, thanks, man. Matthias, excellent. What's up, Excalibur? No more Dead Company music? I mean, not as of late. It's not really my theme. I mean, like, you know, I've done it before, but I don't know, man. We stream every single day. Eventually, when you look back, you're like, what day was what, dude? Like, someone's asking about XRP or something. So Levi, I mean, like, it's in a downtrend, right? If you forget about the stupid run up it had here, it seems like a good idea to leave it like that. Sure, you could do that. Whatever, adjust, fine, doesn't matter. You're still in a downtrend, right? This low is lower than this, or sorry, this high is lower than this high. This high is lower than this high. This is weird. Again, I almost feel like you could cut this out. It was like a leading up to earnings, hype in the chat for Levi for IPOing. First earnings ever, dude. Let's go. Destroyed, right? Do you really count it? It was an event. It was event driven. I think this price action right here from the earnings. And anyway, so it's a bear trend. So lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Will it be another lower high? And will it eventually be a lower low? I don't see any kind of reason to believe that it's a good asset to maybe take a long on to trade. All right. If you want to say bull pull bull flag, well, guess what? I'll tell you, there's probably better assets out there that would give you the opportunity to trade a bull pull bull flag. And they look like this, dude. Look no further than Levi Strauss in opposite day, in opposite world, okay? It's an uptrend, all right? Look for bullish patterns and uptrends. Look for bearish patterns and downtrends, okay? I don't even know how many streamers copy my overlay, man. Okay, been doing it for so long, I don't even care. All right, I don't worry about them, right? Like I just said, I worry about myself. Like they're gonna always chase me because I'm competing against me. They're competing against me. So why would I? Like, right? See what I'm saying? They'll always be chasing me, dude. Binders full of S coins, yes. Dark cloud cover, yes. Litecoin is too late to go long. Well, you had an opportunity freaking yesterday. I mean, you can't say I wasn't in here literally playing this clip. Literally. When LTC was breaking out yesterday of a downtrend. Okay, so that's all I can tell you. Projected targets on Litecoin for the midterm, though this may sell off, whatever, eventually you're looking for it to turn around and go between $94.35 and $114.16. All right, that's all I can tell you, T-Bun Man. Thank you again for the 25. All right. Always be chasing. No, it's ABS. Always be scanning. And it's like a pipeline, dude. A swing trader, it's like a pipeline. Like Alibaba, for instance. Just random thinking about it in my head. Okay, I know for a fact it's trying to develop a bearish Gartley. I don't know if it's gotten there yet. I haven't gotten an alert go off yet. It's not there yet. It's not there yet. But when it gets there, I might very well take a short on this asset, on Alibaba. All right, waiting for 180 before dude, it's 179, right? I mean, PCZ's 185.65, right? This is where things should do this. And I will make profit on this asset when it gets there, okay? It just hasn't quite gotten there yet. It's still making its little scrub moves up. And while it's making this little scrub moves up, it's making lower levels of positive momentum. It could sell off right here. It may never even get above 180, okay? For real. Look how pathetically weak it looks on the 4 hour. It looks like it's ready to dump tomorrow. But you gotta look at the daily. Daily. Diverging. On MACD, sure. Not really on the RSI, a little bit. Again, man, you're waiting for the 786. I mean, really, the way Casey Stubbs, right? It's like the Casey Stubbs way here. That's the short. 3.14. Yes. Pie. 3.14 to 1 reward to risk on a bearish Gartley Connect on a Chinese asset. One of the most extremely reliable patterns that exist in the universe for charting. Welcome.
Just wanted to say thank you for the awesome TA. No BS, no fake hype. You're the man.
Fake hype? Let's go! Oh my god! Was that fake enough hype for you, dude? Thank you, Captain Stu, for the 3s, man. Everyone loving the Tron Connects tonight. Tron Connect. Alright. Never looked at XRP. Chad, have I looked at XRP tonight? Anyone? Maybe. I might have. I'm gonna probably get another beer because I just don't even care. Okay. I worked out today. I worked out yesterday, the day before. I've been working out, right? Been making gains, been streaming, been helping people, been doing all the right things, man. So, like, why not? Nick Brabant, you know the answer to that. Come on, man. When I straight dark cloud cover, they just disappear. They do. Somehow, some way, been live for an hour, 12 minutes. I don't even know how it happens anymore. Okay, so give me 2 seconds, chat. Gonna go get this beer.
Please clap.
So, Alibaba. I don't know why my alert's not up. It should be there. What the F? Great shorting opportunity, 186. Book it. It's beautiful, dude. It's like one of the most beautiful bearish Gartleys I've seen on the market so far. Like right now, that exist right now in time from what I've scanned, okay? It's just a trade, bro. It's just a prank. No pranks. Just a harmonic. Speaking of harmonics, it's not gonna work. Oh no. This potential bearish cipher idea that we knew was valid when it hit this area. Look, from 93.59, it's at 10,200, so it's up $1,000 and still up and still potentially valid. Okay, but it's got to break 10,447. So hold tight. Oh, hilarious, man. So I went in to get the beer out of my mini fridge in my main battle station office. I have 2 offices. And I left my PC on just to see, because it's like my IT guy's like, oh yeah, man, it should be better now. Just see, man. It'll be better. And I'm like, dude, it's gonna crash. It'll be crashed in an hour or 2. Like, I don't know, man. I'm like, dude, it crashed. It's at the Windows crash. The PC's on, but it doesn't work, right? So it's so demoralizing, man. It's like I don't even know what to do anymore. Besides what I'm doing, which was buy $300 into solid state and just start over from nothing. Okay, because screw me. Peer Connect. Paul, you're on acid on a Tuesday, man. Whatever, dude.
Is that a joint?
Who gets fired first? Jeremy Pruitt or Will Wiscombe?
It's tough to say, man. I don't think either are technically on the hot seat yet. I think even with Jeremy Pruitt doing terrible, he'll have another year, probably. Muschamp, despite getting beaten pretty hard by Bama, you know, he lost to North Carolina. So, and he's been there longer than Pruitt. And, I mean, are you gonna remind me if I guess if it does happen in 3 years?
You're the man, Mitch, leader in TA. Best channel on YouTube. Cheers. Peace. Is that a bull flag on XRP I see?
DNH, thanks for threes, man. Really appreciate that. I don't know about that. Thank you for the subjective comment about being best on TA. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't care, right? I don't know if I'm the best, and I don't care, and probably not, right? There's always someone better, and that's cool, man. But like, that's not my goal here. Is to be the best. My goal is to try to be the best at entertaining and retaining your attention span to try to teach you something if I can, right? That's kind of the goal here. Okay, it's not for me to be the best. It's just for me to try to keep you engaged long enough to where you get something positive out of the stream, and then you can go on with your day, your life, your worlds, and maybe apply something you learned here or not, right? Whether it's practical or technical. Thanks, dude. Is that a bull flag? That's an impulse. There is no consolidation really yet. Okay, my friend. Not at all. 60 minutes. Probably what you're talking about. Again, I think, yeah, impulse. This was a flag. Certainly some sort of flag, yep. Bull flag. Breakout. Yet. Not even getting close to a measure move, right? The measure move's insanely large. I just don't know, man. Like, I think you're already showing bearish divergence on the 60-minute. Could come back down to 29.7 cents and could fall back below, right? Look, I mean, look, a high on price. Beautiful flag develops. You break it. You rally. You don't get to the measure move. And then you show this 60-minute bearish divergence. That means impending price action, reversal to the downside. So we just haven't gotten that yet so much. Don't know how deep it's going to be. It might just be a back test of the channel we have in fact broken, which could bring it down to 29.6 something cents. Maybe if we're breaking again. I'm just telling you in the short term what it looks like, kind of. But that's the 60 minutes. You are overbought, kind of, but it's already cooling off. And dude, with this one, it's like, look, dude, you like, nice. The volume came in, broke you out of this channel. And yeah, if you do pull back because of the 60-minute divergence, look for a back test of the trend line you broke. And maybe if it holds, we might get another rally. But we know already, dude, just by looking at the daily, where the common retrace levels are that we could see in time. Might not happen today, tomorrow, or the next day, but maybe in a week, within the week. 34 to 40.5 cents. That is the projected zone of retrace before you reverse to the downside again. Okay? Just broke the 236. Just broke critical resistance, leading you to believe higher prices are in store for this asset, yet it is just now getting overbought. But hey, guess what, man? When XRP gets overbought, sometimes it gets not just a little overbought, a lot overbought. Okay. So there was a flag on the 60-minute. You broke it already. It's over. All right. Live in chat. For XRP. Wonderful. It's like, dudes, this is the advantage of watching the stream. Mr. Shaver probably heard it. Logan probably heard it. Dark Cloud Cover probably heard it. Zachary probably heard it. J-Mode probably heard it. Where we said, just like literally 2 effing days ago, man. 2. You're at a low risk area. It's really hard to deny the fact that you're at a low effing risk area and you've just been sitting here and you're showing bullish divergence on the both oscillators now on the daily time scale, and then it manifested, yes, into 4-hour divergence somehow. Yeah. And then the Gartley. Didn't he? I mean, come on, dude. The Gartley. The God pattern. When you see a perfect Gartley, look out in crypto, dude. Remember ETC? Remember IOTA back 2018, Brad? How about Bitcoin? At the bottom. In the 3s. I'm glad I bought some XRP 2 days ago. Well, added to it anyway. Just was such a low risk, man. It really, dude. Larley did it too. It was just like, come on, man. Like when you have this, it's low risk, man. It's like it's worth a shot. It's worth the opportunity cost. Like approaching the bottom of the channel, man. Okay, come on, dude. You're like there. So why not? This is a life cycle chart of this asset, XRP. Tyler M, good, man. Great. Very, very good. Learn about those harmonics. Learn about Fibonacci. If you are a part of this stream, you're watching right now, you haven't seen the video I did on my channel on Fibonacci, you should watch it. You should take 15 to 16 minutes of your life, get a coffee, sit down and watch it. Okay? It is only about Fibonacci, and it will really give you a good fundamental understanding of how to look at charts and how you should plot your Fibonacci and what it actually means when you retrace at certain levels. Okay, go to my YouTube channel. It's on the education tab. It's called How to Fibonacci. All right, I wish 100,000 people had seen it, so I know 100,000 people were positively affected, but I'll stick with 5,000 people, whatever the video's at now. Okay. All right. Tied up in corn. Well, corn, Shaver, you're talking about for real corn, dudes. Hey, good for you. So wrong corn. Hold on, dude. Gosh dang it. It's Wanda, right? It's Wanda. Yeah, pull back a little bit. Yeah, bear single. Whatever, dude. Had this plotted. You've been watching the stream. You know. This is literally not Bitcoin, this is corn itself. It's been range bound since 2014, was nearing the bottom of the range, but hit an 886. Had a beautiful bullish potential bat develop at the PCZ, was showing RSI bullish divergence and MACD divergence, where you had no negative momentum, had only positive momentum on a slightly lower low, signifying right there, what? Impending price action reversal to the upside, and you got it, not by much. I mean, it's corn, dude. It's not that volatile, dude. You've been range bound since 2014. It's not that volatile. But with that being said, for corn, at a PCZ, already bouncing the upside, pretty fantastic start. All right, you know it, man. You effing know it. Corn, dude. Damn, I see people. Don't try to trigger me, dude, okay? 44-16, all I'm saying. If we were number one, if Bama was number one, I would outrage. I would have a protest. I would say, we don't deserve it. What the F are you doing? Okay? That's why. Yeah, you can eat this. You can literally eat these candlesticks because they're made out of corn, dude. Yes. IMO. Yes. Alex, get some corn, dude. It's good for you or something. When you look at soybeans, it's the other way around, man. Where you're working on a bearish cipher, right? Pretty bearish trend, somewhat, right? In the midterm, I guess. Looking for a lower high, but a slightly lower high. Beautiful potential area to short soybeans. Okay, waiting patiently for the $10 mark. And guess what, man? Welcome to the world of swing trading, where not everything is even close to its area of value to go short or long. But again, you gotta have a pipeline. Always be scanning ABS. Have a pipeline, have a watch list, have your alerts set up, and forget about it. Plot it, all these things for why it's a good area of value. Plot it, alert it, save it, move on. You do it over and over and over again. It's not, I mean, for some it's fun. I like it. I get a lot of fun out of just charting by myself with music on like this. I play. I mean, I kind of like built this stream around what I was doing, man. Like, you just scan charts. You just look for setups. You set your alerts up. And in time, it hits or it never hits. And you move on. All right. Brett says instructions unclear, garage filled with corn. You should be okay for a little while. Make sure you sell it at some point in the next month or two, okay? Maybe like 2 months, all right? You know, sucky corn, dude. But don't the Carolinas have like really nice, like, I mean, being like straight up, like talking about agriculture, like good cotton, like that's like where the best cotton was like produced. It was in like the Carolinas and stuff, right? And it's based on the winds and the beach and stuff, humidity, I don't know, just a bunch of different agricultural reasons. And none of us can grow coffee, dude, unless you're in Hawaii. Talking about the U.S. Well, I mean, I guess you can, but you're not in the coffee belt. Not going to produce very good yields. JMO, it's like supply and demand. Technical reasons, a lot of people just trade these assets, right? Supply and demand is such a big deal on these commodities, but then you go to, you know, Activision, and it's just more like, I mean, look, dude, a lot of it's like, hey, PE, price to earnings, right? What is it? What's the revenue, right? What's it gonna earn? What's its guidance, which is part of what's it gonna earn in the future? What are its growth prospects? How is it going to grow more? Is it ever going to be able to grow exponentially? Does it have growth prospect pipeline to where it's trying to constantly keep growing? Because that's really all it is, man. It's like, I mean, that's like why companies get in such crazy jams, is like they don't have organic growth, and they have artificial growth, and that's just upping the rates. And I know I've talked about it before. Restaurants are such a good example of it, because it's like, it's not a very good business model. I'd never want to go into a restaurant business, man, because it's like you know you're capped on revenue. You're certainly capped on profit, because you can count how many tables and seats you have in the establishment. And then it's like the overhead's so high, and then you're dealing with vendors that are publicly traded, so they're upping their rates. They don't have any real ways to organically grow, so they have to use that whole, like I said, artificial growth like the restaurant. So everyone just ups their rates, and who really gets effed in the A on it? You and me when we try to go out and enjoy ourselves. Well, we end up getting the bill for a $14 pint of beer at these stupid restaurants that fail to, innovate.
Thanks for all the great content, Mitch. When you have a moment, will you take a look at Boeing Company, please?
Sure, yeah. Thank you, Alex, 2 times for the 7. Wow, $7 contribution. All right, man, big time. Holding on for now. Oh, looks like a broadening top almost. Even though I have it plotted kind of like a range. Really tough though, man, because it's like you have this ice line support area, right? You're holding it. It's like resistance. You broke it for a minute, but only to fail immediately. You broke it. You're back in it, and then you're like back testing it. You see what I'm saying? Like you're respecting this 375 area. Now you're breaking it again. Kind of interesting because now it looks certainly like a bearish cipher is developing. Maybe just eyeballing, and I could be completely wrong and stupid here. XA. Yep. We're good here. We good here. Great shorting opportunity on Boeing at the 786 at 4. Oh my God, $420.
Is that a joint?
Great short opportunity for a bearish cipher. Just for a trade, man. Just for a trade. If you get there, that's it, man. That's like where dreams can happen. And if you're showing bearish divergence when you get up there, all the better, man. The more coinciding variables you have at a pattern completion zone, the better the trade potentially can be. All right. Gotta love harmonics, right? They really like create a lot of clarity when you're looking at something. You see, notice how like immediately I was just like, how am I supposed to look at this? What is this crap, dude? Like, what was it? Like everything has its own like parameter until this crap happens, just like the Levi Strauss crap, right? But then it's okay, you dumped huge impulse, rallied 46% of the way, you sold off 120% of the way, and now you're rallying. And if you do rally, if you do get above these areas, there is a great opportunity to go short at $420. Let's go, Elon Musk. Hype in chat for Boeing. That's it, man. How would it look? How would it look? The same way we looked at the Alibaba. What? Just above X. Have a stop slightly above X, just in case the double top, right? Target's A. A is going to be down here. June 3rd, 329. 3.09 to 1 reward to risk. When you have a 3.1 reward to risk, you only have to win 33% of the trades you make. Book it, man. Keep in mind too. That's it. Well, that can't be right. Get out your quickulators, dude. Okay. Anyway. Is that cool? Does that help? Alright. Feeling kind of chilled out. This beer is hitting me and I feel pretty good, man. Guess what? If it never gets to that area, you don't take the short, right? It's like you set the alert up on Boeing. I'm setting an alert up. You know what? At like 4:15, 4:13, so I know like okay, time to keep my eye like on it like crazy every effing day, right? The market opens in the morning, boom, I'm on it. What the?
Missed you. Sorry, I haven't been on the stream more. Scheduling issues. Thoughts on the repo rate from the meeting. Tom. Thanks, Brew.
Thoughts on Leroy Jenkins? Dude. Quintus Theory coming in, dude. What the? Oh my god. Sorry, dude. I hate it being on my, like, backup PC. I'm just out of my element. I'm in it. Certainly out of it, dude. Quintus Theory, man, coming in. That's the top session top Jesus of the evening. I think that's the cryptocurrency, the Bitcoin contribution, man. Make sure. Thank you, dude, for the $50.27 of Bitcoin. Sorry about the echo. I don't know what it is. I could never figure it out before when this was my main PC. Repo rate issue. FOMC meeting tomorrow. Oh, well, I mean, look, didn't the percentage chance of it increasing drop by 10% in the past week? You know, it's probably because of this chart. Oh my god, not that. Right? I mean, this chart's probably why there was a decreased chance of a rate cut, because you're near all-time highs, right? The highest it's ever been in the stock market, you're at near that level. And so that's kind of what they gauge it. They're like, dang, dude, well, stock market, I mean, the economy's good, right? We got jobs, everything's good there, even though they were like off by like 500,000 jobs or something. Remember, they got audited. Rates not based on, you know, the way the economy is, probably still going to get cut. Especially based on the last meeting we had. I thought it was going to be more than one cut we were going to get. But if they do cut rates, this asset will probably hit all-time, I mean, not asset, I mean, this class of assets, the S&P collectively, will probably hit all-time highs. And your target is 3,082 eventually, and that's the 1272 big extension from your high to low. That's how you target for breakouts. But remember, Aquinas, man, you know it. What pattern are we developing right now? It's a pretty fantastic potential rising wedge. I say potential because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 real touch points. Let's get one more to get a real confirmed rising wedge pattern. And maybe let's get it at 3,084 after they cut rates. And maybe, just maybe, right, there's multiple things that can happen, right? It can like run up and then just do this, you know, upsloping crap. And then dump. And eventually sell. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so much that can happen with the major index here. The heart and soul of the stock market. But it's not a bullish pattern. Is it? I don't think so. Of course, the best can always happen for our IRAs and 401ks and SEPs. Alright? But you just gotta think, man, like, what's going on? You know, there's an election year coming up, but President Trump, you know, presidents, do presidents do it? Older people tell me, like, I've never heard of a president that literally has like gone all in on, like, though there's the wall, the self-preservation of, you know, the country with borders and stuff, but like the main thing that President Trump has gone on is the economy, and more specifically the stock market price action. And it's like, if he has done that, you've got to think, how much power does an administration have to prop this price up? They've got a lot of instruments to do it. And you just got to think, how probable is it that this happens? That we break to the upside like this? I don't see, I mean, the sentiment is not that great. I mean, we're already seeing these, you know, like restaurant market crashing, clothing market has crashed, right? Like a lot of markets leading indicators have crashed. Yet somehow we have an administration that is keeping the price propped up. So Your guess is as good as mine. All I can tell you is you're developing an exhaustion pattern after incessant buying with a V-shaped recovery from December 26th all the way to April 30th. And you sold off much higher low, higher high, higher low. Probably going to make a higher high. But take heed of the upslope resistance. That's all I can tell you from Quintus theory. And I know you were asking probably just more about the Fed and the rate cut. It still seems likely a rate cut's going to happen, even though it's like 10% lower than it was going to be before, last week when all the moves up. Once we broke the ascending triangle here, there's a little miniature ascending triangle, the chances were greater, and now they're a little bit lower. That's it, dude. That's like what the word is. That's what the consensus is. All right. I don't know if that helps. Sorry, man. Kind of ranted, but I'm just. All right. Am I not a mental stripper, right? Where it's like you ask a question, I'm just gonna undress synapses in my brain, right? And just I'm stripping for you, non-sexually, completely mental stripper. Okay. Let's be real. It's kind of what it is. Also drink a beer, so just everyone chill and be gentle. I don't even know if anyone's even watching anymore, dude. Okay, it's super late and people's got things to do. Thanks for the 345 people still here, I think. I don't even know if it updates. It might be broken. Yeah, thank y'all for still watching. Dude, we're 4 likes away from 200. Thank y'all. Holy crap. Very good. Very good. We're ignoring the fact that Bitcoin stayed the same price for 25 minutes. Cruelty. Well, according to Son of Bonacci, we might, based on that, the world might be ending. Holy crap. Someone look it up in a book or something. Okay. Wow. I don't even know what to say sometimes to these comments, alright? John Hossar, thanks so much for the sub, man. Welcome. If you got something to say, say it, and I'll be happy to respond. Just be cool, dude. And we'll be cool, alright? Thanks for subbing, man. Thank you all for the new subs today. We got a few more based on the altcoin pops. Growth's kind of, died a little bit. It's okay. Remember, the goal for me is to at least affect 1 or 2 people positively every day. And even with no sub growth, I can still do that and obtain that. So I'm happy. All right. That's right, Julia. Got it. Dude, I freaking am. I know what a VIP session, Julia. Oh my god. What's up, Crypto Bear? Good day, mate. Don't get stung by your kanji jellyfish, but you're Australian, so you're probably immune to it by now. So, whatever, dude. What is the SPX? It's the S&P 500 index. Who's gonna take? I was thinking about making the Hype King Son of Bonacci, right? Like whoever is the Hype King is the son of you're a son of a Bonacci, dude. Or I might make it like when I get member status, if I ever get 30,000 subs before dying, right? We just don't have technology to know. I would make it to be like if you ever join and become a member on YouTube, which is like the same thing as a subscriber on Twitch. That's like a $5 a month thing. I would say like so-and-so is a son of a Bonacci. Okay. I'm thinking about that's probably what I'll do. But again, I don't know if I'll ever get to 30,000 subs ever, dude. Okay. So at this rate, it will take probably 2+ years to get to 10K. Fantastic. Fantastico, Leo. Rafael is here, new from Brazil. Amazing stream. Can you look at Cardano Connect? Yeah, we looked at Cardano a little earlier, but since you're new, man. Hello, new man. Excuse me. Oh my God. Cardano Connect. Rafael, I'm sorry that you're new. You only had from June 26th all the way to September 2nd to join us for this idea to come to be. And on the tail end of the impulse, you got price consolidation, pattern development, and you have since broken out of that pattern development September 13th, just a few days ago. Look at it. I mean, that is an extremely complex, large, well-developed pattern that hit the pattern completion zone, the 786 from X to C. Are you kidding me? On the 4-hour, you want to keep it simple. You're a vanilla person. You're not into kinky harmonics. Different strokes, different folks. Fine. They're just a falling wedge after an impulse that's still there. You broke out. You're rolling. Common retrace levels on Cardano between 6.769 cents and 8.258 cents. The golden zone's up here between 382 618, but measure move of the smaller wedge is at 6.064 cents. So that's it. Okay. Bradford Juliet, we should just come up with a copy pasta. People ask, they probably keep asking, like, what is Hype King? How do you do it? You just need something y'all can, like, post, right? Never settles? No. No one in here probably does. Because it's ridiculous. Of course, recession's always incoming, Sergio. It was incoming in 2011, 2012. People... and at those levels, we're saying we're screwed soon, right? Here we are, 2019. The recession's coming. Recessions are a natural part of a free market. It is gonna happen. It's not a matter of if, it's always a matter of when. But dang, dude, good luck timing it. Qbert, there you go, dude. I have to be at the World Crypto Con in Vegas. Vegas 3 times in a year? Are you kidding me? Vegas 3 times in a quarter? No one's even gonna know me at World Crypto Con. Dude, I don't even have anything to talk about with these. See, the thing is, I'm alienated from crypto people, real crypto people, because it's like, hey, dude, I love Bitcoin. I love the revolutionary technology. I love the invention of what it is, what it stands for, and how it is it's a freedom machine, right? Its track record is impeccable, incredible. Its gains are insane. Oh God. But other than that, I don't have much more to say about crypto. I mean, that it speaks for itself. I don't need to be somewhere in Vegas talking to a bunch of other crypto people about how amazing crypto is. Like, they know it. I'm just a streamer that is not so much to do about crypto itself. I mean, like, yeah, we're talking about altcoins and crypto, but dude, it's not like I know more. I don't know crap about ADA. I don't know really much crap about Tron except Justin's son eats boogers and it's from China. Okay, that's about all I know. I know they talked about video games and hype beasts and all that, and I'm just not the right person to go to these crypto events because I'm really not in it like they are. I'm not as like deep into crypto like them. Okay, because I, in technical analysis, I go to the stock market. I love stocks probably more than I do crypto, And you can't get mad at me for that. That's where I learned all this stuff. And I'm trying to apply it to an infantile new market, okay? When was Fibonacci Day? You mean when is Fibonacci Day, Matt Schaffer? And it's 11/23. It's November 23rd. That's right, never been hacked. Permissionless. Government. Good luck, the government. It's going to be much harder for them to seize your Bitcoin as it would be to seize your bank accounts or freeze your accounts, right? I've not been to Savannah, Georgia. No, Mitchell. But yeah, I hear it's haunted like crazy. Dude, all kinds of crazy architecture, and the accents are insane. There's this accent that rolls through South Georgia, South Alabama, and South Mississippi that like my dad has, and a lot of people I used to work with have. And my God, dude, it's so southern, dude. It's so different. It's like the girl from Animal House, like the hot girl, sorority girl. Just watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But the thing is, dude, it's like, hey man, I'll throw crypto under the bus real quick if there's no opportunity there, right? You understand? So it's not even like I'm doing such a service for crypto, right? Because it's like, dude, I'll literally, if there's not an opportunity on these S coins, like the Bitcoin pair market, it's like, I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to talk about it. Trash. Got to trade 4 times to get back to my initial position, dude. Like, just, right? If there was like a technical analysis meetup, I'd probably be better suited for that. But, and it's like, you know,
For
universal.
a new viewer, can you go over the theory behind drawing harmonics like the one on Native chart and also show how to draw the white channel with the red center line? Thanks for the amazing content.
Pepe the Noob, thanks for the 420. Okay, so harmonics are just, they've been studied since the 30s. And they are really just the embodiment, and they are testament to geometry and history repeating itself. And you use the means of Fibonacci mathematics to find those points, right? And a lot of times at the areas of entries, or you know, for a short or a long, those PCZs, pattern completion zones we call them, have confluence, where from X to C, 78% retrace, deep retrace. This is where areas value. And then also B to C, low to high, near a 1414 fib extension. That 1414 fib extension was down here at 3.988 cents. Right, the zone. This is your confluence zone, your pattern completion zone. All right. It doesn't really go much deeper than that, but I'll tell you, these are harmonics are the most reliable patterns that exist in all of the markets. Okay, with all these people trying to be cute with their new fear greed index, you name this crap, dude. This has been studied for 80 years, dude. 77 going on 78 years or something like that, dude. And it's extremely reliable. It's traded on Forex, stock market, and also crypto. We're just the ones pioneering this in crypto because it's so new, dude. Man, I wish I had that. Brad Logan, did y'all have that Confucius quote from Trade's About to Happen by David Weiss? Yeah. You could post that in the chat. I'd be grateful. I don't have it by heart, but it is in my heart. Okay. But dang, dude, where was I going with that? That was pretty good. I don't know. Sometimes I just get off track a little bit in my own rants and my own talks. Okay, again, mental stripping. Sometimes in my own mental stripping, I get lost in different synapses of my brain while I'm talking. It happens. The Kofifi index. Yeah, man, I'm lacking on that. Bearish divergence on my Kofifi index. I didn't drink any tonight. I've just been drank a couple beers. Started drinking 2 beers, right? At this point. Boom, feeling good, dude. That's it. Again, Mr. Pepe the Noob. Before you get into harmonics, you really need to learn about Fibonacci, and I already discussed it, but I don't think you were in here earlier. Go to my YouTube channel, the landing page, go to the education tab, and go to How to Fibonacci. Get a coffee, sit down, make sure you have no distractions, and watch the video for 16 minutes. And if you need to, watch it again. And you can't do harmonics without understanding what Fibonacci is, okay? But at least the video might give you some clarification and some illumination into what Fibonacci actually is, okay? What's up, Adam Tehran? Everyone said it's, oh yeah, it's very public. Yeah, the ledger. Yeah, I'm talking about like their ability to freeze your Bitcoin and to where you can't access it somewhere, right? It's a lot more difficult for them to freeze that than it is for them to freeze your bank accounts with the US dollar tenure, right? The greenback, the world reserve currency that keeps getting devalued. They keep printing more of it. Debt machine, all in on debt. And we had a chance to fix the entire global debt problem maybe in 1993, but ever since then it's been irrevocable. Like it's unable to be fixed now. It's broken. There we go. A true teacher is one who, keeping the past alive, is also able to understand the present. That's not the one though. I can go get it, dude. Hold on. Let me go get it real quick. Hold on, it's downstairs. Let me go get it. Look at that. Oh my god. Okay. Here it is. Hold on. My quote. I swear. I found it. Alright. A true teacher is one who knows and makes known the new by revitalizing the old. Hence, what I'm doing with harmonics. Who in the F is on the internet live streaming trying to revitalize harmonics? For real, dude. Okay? That's it. That's exactly what these people with David Weiss trying to do with Wyckoff, right? Alright, man. That was it, dude. That was the whole point. I went downstairs to get that, right? Study the past. If you would define the future as, I thought you were gonna say, you better study the past. If you don't, another Confucius quote is in your future, right, Bradford Capo? Remus 111. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. Wow, thanks for the first sub in like a year. Much love, dude. Thanks to 300 people still here. But I don't know, man. I've been live for too long now. 2 hours and 1 minute, actually. All right? So, you know how it is when we get to the 2 hour mark in night streams. Night streams are dead compared to day streams, man. It's just the way it is. It's universal. Okay. I just ended a smallest a bug's life, dude. I'm sorry. Not this song. Not this song either. It's okay, man. I've been live long enough. Tron Connect's up still, some mo. So Tron Connect, right? A couple things were happening. Huge harmonic. Justin Sun eating his boogers at the PCZ, sold off a little bit more, and then he sneezed, and then we broke the downsloping resistance, man. And now we're rallying, and we're higher than the entry of the PCZ. All right. This thing's gonna be worth 2 craps. I think target up here is at 2.8107 cents. All right, yeah. I think that's a good area, but you can't even get a 3-to-1 reward to risk unless you go for A. That's the problem, dude, with these. Okay, sometimes 2-to-1 not good enough, man. Skunk can't, 2-to-1. You gotta have 66% of your trades won. So you gotta swing for higher prices if you're stop's going to be below X, right? At this point, the way it's rallying, maybe one can just move their stop up. And then you run the risk of getting stopped out for rallies again. But at this point, with a breakout, maybe one moves their stop up, and all of a sudden, they don't have to win as much because now it's a 5-to-1 reward or risk, right? See what I'm saying? What I think I'm going to do is get out of here, chat. Y'all are amazing. And just thanks so much for being here on the night stream. Where I just, a lot of times lately I've just been wondering, should I even show up for the night stream? Just because the day streams have just, it's like this, man. Dude, streaming has a metric, man, right? I get feelings, whether there's demand for what I do or not, right? There's too much supply of me and there's not enough demand. It's like I gotta cut back the supply of me, maybe just to increase the demand a little bit more. When I'm showing up two times a day, every single day, I burn myself out while there's not enough demand for me. It's just not smart. So thanks for being here. The Bitcoin's not doing much. We know altcoins are, and we've not expected, but we thought there's a higher probability they would start breaking the upside with just based on all the coinciding variables. And so I just really appreciate y'all being here. It means a lot, man. All right, because without y'all, I can't do this, right? So again, thank you for the lifestyle support, contribution, everything, dude. Y'all are just incredible. Best community in crypto, and I'm just beyond humbled at this point, man. It's just I feel like I'm dreaming every day. So, yeah. I'll just be back tomorrow. So until next time, respect the T. Hey.
Promises get between me and you. Whoa.
feel it too. Sudden that she never leave you blue. But the thing that she been doing got you thinking that you're through. First she say she wanna leave, but then come running after you. Baby crying all the time and make you feeling like a fool. You tried to lock up your